What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Tuesday, so we're here for the entrepreneur portion of our podcast. So Monday we do the Hello Black Man. On Tuesday, I like to just bring on different entrepreneurs to talk about their products, talk about what they got going on, things of that nature. Man, this is a platform. People talk about having a platform, using their platform, and this platform is really I'm gonna give you my all, but it's only as good as the people that's viewing it, having the heart to share it, because the goal here is to have an entrepreneur every week. And with that said, the entrepreneur that has already been on, I would like for you to share the podcast. I would like the people that's coming on next week to share the podcast. And that's the whole goal. Just imagine if you had 52 shares for every single podcast we did as an entrepreneur. Just imagine how far reaching your brand could get, or your products people could see it. And that's the whole goal of this branding and marketing thing. We have a platform. We have a free platform. We have well over 23,000 followers on the Hello Black Man page. So to have that many people able to see your products, this is the gift that we should be able to give each other. That's the goal, to give this gift to each other, the gift of visibility. That's our plan. That's our goal. So if you know an entrepreneur, tap in with them. Let them know that every Tuesday we're going to have a 30-minute segment here on the Hello Black Man podcast. And I just want to know about you. I want to know about what you're doing. I want to know about what your products are about. I want you to let the audience know how to get in contact with you, how to, tap in with your brand. What's your mission? What's your goal? So tonight we're just going to take a brief look at quite a few, but the ins and out of the actual Hello Black Entrepreneur Journal. So this is one of the last journals that we created for the brand, Hello Black Entrepreneur. Because this is what I really feel. I feel like as business owners, sometimes we are doers. We go, we do, we go, we do, we go, we do. But who's keeping track of what we're doing? When do we know things are successful, and when do we know if we're spinning our wheels? So if you had to repeat the process during another type of business, do you remember what worked and what didn't work? Probably not. Not unless you have a record of it. Now, if you have a record of those things, you can say, hey, listen, when I was grooming dogs and when I was cutting yards, two different businesses, but a lot of times success looks the same. Hard work looks the same. So it can be cross-functional. It can be transposed to different businesses. So with this journal, what it does, I'll just give you some ins and out of the Hello Black Entrepreneur. And if you're an entrepreneur, I'm telling you, this is going to help you in your business tremendously. One, it's an accountability factor. Because if you say, hey, I need to do something, it's just kind of in your head. There's no accountability. But when you write it down and got to look at what you wrote down for you to do, then it gives a different angle. It gives a different approach to, am I getting it done? Who's letting who down at this point? So that's why having this is so important. So let's say you have a successful business, right? As an entrepreneur. You have a successful business. So what about when your friend wants to start a business? What about when your child wants to start a business? What about when your sister wants to start a business? What kind of tips, what kind of help are you willing to support them with? That's where this comes in handy. Say, hey, listen, take a look at my journal. I wrote a lot of great things down. So now you basically can give the keys to success to someone else. They still got to do the work now. It's not saying you're going to do the work for them, but it does say, hey, listen, I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share some of my success secrets, my failures, my what worked, what didn't work with someone else. And a lot of times, people say, now I'm one of those people, I'm willing to give you, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. I've had venues. I do photography, branding, marketing, different things. I've had a lot of things not work, right? I've had so many things not work, and I'm okay with you not having to have those failures. Like I'm ready for that. If I can cut your time in half to be twice as successful as me, then I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning. I don't need anything from you. I'm not asking to say, hey, this and the other. Now, I am a person, me personally, I like to pay people for their time. That's me. I like to pay people for their time. Now, a lot of times when you're working with people, people would share time for time. And I'm good with that. Like models and photographers. You got a model that's trying to get up, you got a photographer that's trying to get his name out there. They can share time. But at some point, everybody got to eat. Everybody got bills and stuff like that. So just sowing a seed, there's nothing wrong with it. But with this particular journal, I'm gonna go through a couple questions and I'm gonna show you how impactful it can be to your business. So if you have a business, you know somebody with a business, tap in, share the broadcast, and we're going to do a few questions. We'll do maybe 3 questions in the journal itself and just let you answer some of these questions in the comments, or I'll let you know kind of how I would have to answer them. So, so it goes here. Let's see. Hello, Black Entrepreneur. This is who I'm writing to. This is a guided journal experience. So this is how the whole thing came about. You got the match there. It says, "Hello, Black Entrepreneur, a guided journal experience. The feeling you get when you birth an idea is like the spark of a match. You remember when you first got the idea of, I'm gonna start a business. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get started. Everybody gonna support me. You see it? You said that. Everybody gonna support me, man. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna have everything's gonna go great. I know what to do. I know how to get started. That's the spark. Boom. Everybody has it. Everybody has ever started a business and been in business. Started a business, got a business now, working on having your business. That spark is so almost breathtaking. So that's why the cover is there with the match. It says, if nothing is added, the spark dies. A spark of entrepreneurship will require you to light others to keep the flame burning. So having a business, there has to be interactions. There has to be customers. There has to be a customer base. So there have to be people that support you, people that you learning from. So it says the spark of entrepreneurship will require you to light others to keep the flame burning. Teach others, learn from others. It will be imperative to learn as much as you can and to connect to as many people as possible for ultimate growth. Now, if you're fine with having a small business, there's nothing is wrong with it. If you let's say you want to do lawn manicures, lawn care, and let's just say you're what you can handle is 4 yards. There's nothing wrong with that. Just know that's where you stand. Now, if you want 400 yards and 40 crews, you got to do something different. You got to tap in with a different level of people. It says, once your passion to move into your purpose is ignited, turning back will be impossible. Along this journey, you will inevitably run into difficult times. Use this journal to help you navigate those moments. Journaling will give you the opportunity to work through obstacles and help you track your progress. Tracking your progress. I started here. I'm moving to this level. I'm moving to this level. When people get to their success, get into a successful stage, they can't remember those milestones. When I sold my first, my 30th book, my 100th book, my 1,000th book, people don't keep track of that, not like they should. And this is the opportunity that you have through journaling. To see how far you've come will be motivation to keep moving forward. You will need to believe in yourself every step of the way. Doubt kills dreams. Keep people around you that are positive. Support others and expect nothing in return. Support others and expect nothing in return. I got that from one of my mentors that's younger than me, Corey Collins. He has a phenomenal book out there that's called Life is Easy, We Make It Hard. And this is one of those lines that he's kind of drilled in my head. Support others and expect nothing in return. You are on your way to building a legacy that will withstand the test of time. With enthusiasm, with the appropriate preparation and implementation, you will achieve all your goals. You got to have those things. You got to have goals. You got to have preparation. You got to have implementation. Like, how are you going to implement it? Like, how are you going to get it done? How? Not you know what needs to get done. You got to mow the yard. How are you going to implement it? How are you going to put it into play? Wake up at 7, wake up at 6, stay up to here, meet so-and-so. Like, there has to be a plan. You won't haphazardly be successful. I mean, that happens once in every blue moon. Somebody says, I want to put this out there, and they blow up. Once in every blue moon. But as many of the, I'm going to give you an example. The guy, Darius Cooks, he's a foodie. He does cooking on, Facebook. Blew up. To me, it seemed like it was overnight. I saw a few of his shows, and then next thing I know, he selling out $100,000 worth of merchandise the next month. For as many of him there are 100,000 other people filming their sales on TV, trying to get viewers, trying to get sponsorships, trying to get views, trying to get you to tap into their brand and stuff. So, not saying he doesn't work hard, but he puts a lot of great content out there. But there are others that don't get that, recognition for whatever reason. So you have to understand it's going to take some hard work and dedication. It says, wishing you all the success in the world. Hope this journal will be a tool. This journal is a tool to keep you in the path of greatness. I hope this journal will be a tool to help you keep you on the path of greatness. Never lose the spark that started your fire. So that's where the spark comes from. Never lose this spark, and know that it has to be connected to something in order to keep the flame alive. Because if you strike a match and don't light it to anything, that match is going to be out really quickly. So we're going to look inside the journal. And so you have like some problem solving trees of an issue you may have, been able to write that stuff out. And it's this is one of those great things where you do have open pages here. You have open pages. There's always be positive. This is your date. You can write whatever you want to write right there. But as an entrepreneur, there are certain things you need to know. Like, you need to be able to speak it. You need to be able to speak it in 30 seconds. You need to be able to speak it in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, because you never know who you're going to come across. You never know who's going to be in the room. You never know who's going to introduce you to who. You never know that. You never know who you're in front of. I've been talking to people. I'm going to give you an example. I did a wedding, a couple months ago. And bride and groom, cool people. We were just talking. And so got to talking to the bride's father. Just talking about business, stocks, and what you do for a living, blah, blah, blah. And he ends up being, an author and well off into business and things. He's very connected. And so now, we're in a wedding setting. So I don't have 30 minutes to tell him my life story. I don't. I have to intrigue him in 3 minutes. Hey, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm doing. It's going really well. Take a look at it. This is what my mission is. This is what my goals are. My goal is to reach this. This is my platform, and this is what I'm doing with it. That's it. I don't have time to have a long conversation with that man. And a lot of times when we have the opportunity to put our business in front of people, you could bore them to death. It happens. Letysha, I thought you would be doing something else. You can bore a person to death, tell them about your business because they're in the grocery store, they're headed somewhere, they're doing other stuff. So you have to be able to get that business. Boom. This is what you got. This is what I got. This is what I'm doing. Hey, let's work, or take a look at my product. We'd love for you to, be a part of it. You have to have that. You have to have that. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, for me, it is. It is because I've been a talker, but that's not everybody's gift. talking is not everybody gives. Like tonight's podcast is boom, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to make sure I brought the journal on, and I wanted to make sure I'm talking to somebody that don't have the gift of gab. Every business owner don't have it, and it's okay. If you're selling a product, you need to know your product. You need to know what it helps, what need it covers, and be able to sell it to me quickly. Especially you all that like to do pop-up shops, right? You're in a pop-up shop. What's separating you from the other 50 vendors there? Your attitude? Do you have the cards out? Do you know your product? Can I check in and out quickly? Are you looking for stuff? Did you look well organized? All that's going to play a part in me walking up to your booth. I'm not going to be able to do it if you look unorganized. You look like you are like, oh, I'm not sure what's going on. I thought I had this. I'm like, well, they can't check the person out in front of me. Like, what am I going to do? Why would I go over there and do that? Why would I go over there and waste my time if they can't check the person out in front of me? That's just how I look at it. But, knowing your product. So here's a question 10. Question 10. So what makes each journal unique is you. You make each journal unique. But every question in this is going to help you as an entrepreneur, because you need to be able to decipher, get it broke down, and write down, and be able to verbalize this quickly, depending on your audience. Question 10 simply states, it says, hello, Black entrepreneur. Describe in detail your greatest inspiration to pursue your business goal. So let's just say you don't know who you're in front of. Say, hey, tell me about your business goal. Like, what's inspiring you? I just want to, I just want to make some money. I want to cure this. I want to improve my community. I want to help society. Like, what is it? Like, why are you doing this? Are you doing it for fun? Like, are you really up at 6, up at 2 a.m., up at 6 early working at 2 a.m. working? Like, something to inspire you. Is it generational wealth? Is it breaking generational curses? Being able to have the financial flexibility to do certain things so you can spend more time with your family? Like, what is it? Like, something is driving you, and you have to be able to verbalize it. So first of all, write it down. You're not going to be able to keep it all here. Like, write it all down, and you'll be amazed at what's pushing you to do those things. You'll be amazed at what's pushing you to what's inspiring you. So that's one of the questions in the journal. We'll go here. So also in the journal, it's like it's 52 questions. So here's one of the pages I really like. This is your customer avatar. What does your customer look like? You have to know, is your customer 50 years old, 30? What does your perfect customer look like, and how are you targeting them? If my target market audience is 25, Facebook is not the place. You know that. If you are 25 years old and Facebook is your primary social media outlet, then you're probably missing out on your Instagram, your TikTok, and your Twitter. Those three are for a different brand and generation. I'm primarily, now somebody 18 years old, 17 can get his journal. But my target market audience is between 30 and 40. Between 30 and 40. These people that are trying to reinvent themselves, they're on Facebook. They are families on Facebook. Their businesses are on Facebook. They're started on Facebook. So my primary place to market is Facebook for me. Now I have everything else. I got Snapchat. I got one Snap on there. I got Twitter. Probably got 15 or 20 Twitters. I got quite a few Instagrams. Kind of push it more. But I primarily post on Facebook. I'm known as, I can find you on Facebook. I inbox you. I get in contact with you. But that's where my target market audience is. So that's where I spend my time. That's what I'm learning. Facebook is smart also. But this particular page makes you figure out who you're targeting. What is their occupation? What do they do? What are their interests? Are they married? Are they single? Are they divorced? What problem What problem in your concept of your business? What problem are you solving? What's the solution? You know what I'm saying? What is the problem? What is the solution? My problem is transparency communication in our community. Our solution is we're going to do it through writing. We're going to do it through journaling, quick and easy. So those things you have to know. Is it a product that you're marketing? Is it a product that you're pushing? Then guess what? You need to know who you are pushing. What's going on? What's going on, big dog? You got it. You got it. Do you have to have a target audience? You have to know who it is. You don't necessarily have to. You don't necessarily have to not target a certain people, not target a certain group, but the demographic and their spending habits should lead you to. If you had $10 to push towards your marketing today, and you got all those options to say, hey, I want to target this to somebody 17. I want to target this to somebody 38. I want to target this to somebody this age. If I'm selling a certain product, then man, that's what's up. If you're selling a certain product, you have to know that certain products are certain demographics are drawn to certain products. I put it like that. My teams, like my team journals, I need to be marketing that through my teams and their Instagrams. So I am funneling it. I am funneling it. Now, if you have a team, you'll see it on Facebook. I'll be, putting the Facebook, my team, Hello Black Team on Facebook. But to gather the masses, it has to be cool to them. So I'm targeting teens that find writing cool. They find it, okay to share their feelings. They will be able to get more traction from their platform than I will through you. Because through you is what you want. You will want it for your team. I need to figure out a way for them to want it through their own peers. So I try to target each of the journals that way. Me personally, I don't think you're supposed to say me personally. Maybe me or either personally. I think that's how it's supposed to go. So here's question 28 in the journal, right? So these are the actual questions. It says, "Hello, Black entrepreneur. Write out your business pitch. Begin to simplify it. Practice it until you can give it in a matter of seconds. Why? Why do you need to be able to get it in a matter of seconds? Like, why is it important? If I'm giving you all this room to write, because you never know your time frame to give it. If I'm talking to somebody in passing, they're very important, and I got 45 seconds to look Jay-Z in the eye. I don't have the 5-minute speech. I have to say, hey, I'm working on something very important for our community. I want you to be a part. It's a journaling. This, boom, this got this. Here's my contact information. He's gone. Boom. He's got like, man, the cat had, he had a nice little spiel together. Wasn't bumbling, wasn't stumbling. He knew what he was doing. He wanted me to be a part of it. That's, you have to have that, Even for my non-speakers, you have to be able to have that 30, 45 second, this is what I have. Somebody asks you to stand up in a church or stand up in whatever a group of people on Facebook. Hey, I'm going to bring you on live real quick. Imagine you playing around on Instagram or somewhere and somebody say, oh, let me bring so-and-so on. That's why Clubhouse has been so, I guess, beneficial to me in the last few months. I know it was for you iPhone users for a while. The Androids are on Clubhouse now. You can't stop us. You can only hope to contain us. And so on there, you can go into rooms, and I don't always go in to speak. I know I'm a talker. Everybody know I'm sorry. I'm a talker. But I don't always go in to speak. A lot of times I go in just to listen. I listen to how people pitch their businesses. I listen to when certain people pitch in certain ways, the reaction it gets. So when someone is talking, I go to their Instagram. I see, okay, they started with X amount. They started with 3,000. Based on their pitch and how they're pitching it, are they sounding robotic? I have a product and my product does this. Please join me. Please follow me here. And there's no passion behind it. You know, it's like they're reading something. And people can hear that. They can hear if you're just reading the script. And it's less likely to come across natural. And so if I think you're just reading something out, like maybe she don't like our product, or maybe he don't like what he doing, you'll get preconceived ideas, you know. Uh, so being able to briefly, quickly talk about it, because in Clubhouse you're not gonna ramble on for 3 or 4 minutes. Hey, that's your time. They're gonna cut you off. Whoop. They're gonna cut yank. They're gonna cut you off. You know, if you can go in and give it 45 seconds, hey, my name is so and so, this is what I'm doing. I love you all. Tap in. This is my Instagram. This is my last post I'd like you to follow. What I'm doing is I'm trying to retrain and recreate. I'm trying to do this for our community. I'm trying to break some generational curses. This is what I see. This is what we do. As a people, we talk about what we do, not who we are. Da da da, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba. That's quick, hitting them, boom, points, something that they can connect with, connect. And at that point, you say, hey, my name is James Jenkins. I'm Hello Black Man, and that's my time. Now, I'm not wasting everybody's time. I'm not rambling on. I'm giving a strong 90 seconds. But after that, it's just noise. You know, after that, on something like Clubhouse, you just blah, 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 blah. Like, man, what is he talking about? What is he going on and on about? Quick. And now, as people say, hey, if you like to tap into my podcast, if you like some merchandise, you know, inbox me. So open that door on an avenue like Clubhouse. Hey, hit me in my DM if you think we can work together on a podcast, something like that. So now they have an interest. People that they have an interest to say, let me see what he's doing. We maybe could connect. Hey, I got 2,000 fans. He got 3,000. We need to link up. We can figure out if I need to be on his podcast, he be on mine. We can both share some, share some space, share some marketing. And so just be able to have that ability to do. So Clubhouse, if you're not on Clubhouse, you are missing out. I promise you, you're missing out. And so this is what this talks about. It says, hello, Black entrepreneur, write out your business pitch. A business pitch. It says, begin to simplify it, practice it until you give it in a matter of seconds. Gigi, what's up? Hold on. I got Gigi in the building. Gigi, what's up with it?
What's going on? How you doing?
What you working on tonight, Gigi?
Well, right now, just relaxing. You know, I'm promoting my event.
Talk to me then. Talk to the people. Let them know what you got going on and how they can connect with you.
All right. The October 30th is the Get Off the Bench Empowerment Conference.
Okay.
And get off the bench simply means step out on faith. Because if you get off the bench, God gonna urge you on in. He gonna
there it is.
But you got to get off the bench now. You just can't sit there. You have to be an active participant in your life.
That's
And on
right.
October 30th, there will be 4 speakers, 5 including myself, that are ready to pour into you, give you the tools that you need to have the best life that you desire to have. I
Amen.
mean, everybody might not want to be successful, but my corn phrase is the island of success. That's little or no worries. That's living the life I've always wanted to live. Be able to help my family, my community, and anybody who knows me. You've been around me any amount of time. You know I'm a giver.
That's right.
If I can. Uh, if, whether it's your event, whatever it is, if I can't get there physically, I'm gonna pray you on through. That's just me. But
that's what's up.
As the event, it's gonna be a powerful event. I've already had a vision of what it looks like.
Good
I
deal.
just need to get the people to go and get your early bird tickets.
That's
Early
what's
bird
up.
tickets are $15 the whole month of August.
You can't beat it. We're gonna make sure you drop your link into the live tonight, and we're gonna make sure that we get somebody that's watching. We're gonna get them a ticket to just show up. We're gonna sponsor a ticket. Say, hey, listen, you came into the room, share the podcast, you heard what's coming up, and we're gonna put you in the building.
Okay, and I'm looking for more vendors as well.
Okay.
I'm a person. I like to put people out front because I don't have to have vendors, but I do that.
Yep,
So everybody doesn't know what everybody does.
that's true.
Somebody might sell jewelry, somebody might sell clothing, they have boutiques. Nobody knows.
It,
So I
it
want
happens every day.
right. I want to get you out there in the forefront so people will know you. And I'm trying real hard to have some publicity. The news station there. I'm
Mhm.
trying hard to get that to happen. And I believe I'm gonna be on. I don't know exactly when, but
Mhm.
Leslie Hayes always interviews me, so
Okay.
I have to get with her and see when we're gonna do that. I wasn't expecting this right here to happen right here though, but I can get with it though. But I'm excited.
Good deal.
I just want to tell you, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
Keep
you so much, Gigi.
because you have blessed me. I don't even want to write in my journal. It looks so cute, but I have been looking in and writing on my own paper. But it's nice. I don't want.
Miss Gigi, stop playing and mess that journal up.
I am. But I appreciate it. For being invited on. I'm just excited about what this next level holds
Good deal.
because I've stepped out and
Yes,
stepped up.
absolutely.
And he said, I got you. So go on and do what you got to do. So the and right now the vendor spot, excuse me, are $50.
Oh,
Um,
that's a win. That's a win right there.
they're $50. The early bird tickets are 15. The whole month of August, September they go up to 20.
Okay.
September 1st through the 22nd. The 23rd through October 29th. They will go back to the regular price, which is 25.
So it's actually it's gonna pay them. It's gonna pay them really to jump in there early.
Right, right.
Oh,
And
okay.
I also did a call to action when I did a live when promoting it, and I'm gonna do a call to action here. You can register on Eventbrite,
Mm-hmm.
or you can register by Cash Apping me. The first person that registers on Eventbrite and by Cash Apping me, don't worry, I'm gonna give them the Cash App.
Yeah.
Uh, there will be something waiting at the registration desk for
Oh,
registration paper.
that's they got a happy just for doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah, and I've already two people have already gotten it. Two people
Got it.
have already they took action that night, and I was so excited. I was like, okay, so. And I don't know what it's gonna be. As you know, I am a published author 15 times,
That's
and
right.
it might be a book. I don't know. Whatever God lays on my heart to give. So
You
that's
a
all
giver.
because it's some people ready to pour into you all. They ready to pour. I do it
And it's
every day.
needed. It's needed. It is so needed. The encouragement that you bring, the spirit that you bring, the energy that you bring, is needed in the community, in our city, in our state, in the South. So, I'm just encouraging you to keep doing what you're doing, also pushing your platform. And I assure you that, we're 100% behind you.
I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I'm tickled pink. I am on the show with you. I'm just so excited.
That's what's up, man. So listen, make sure you I have a photo of your flyer. I'll make sure I post it in the comments below. Make sure you give them your cash app and make sure you tell them one more time the date of your event and how to contact you.
Okay. The date of the event, it is October 30th. The theme, get off the bench. It's a two-part theme. Get off the bench and show up. So after we tell you how to get off the bench and stay off, then
That's
you
right.
for you.
That's
Don't worry
right.
about nobody else. Show up for you. And I will explain that further when you get there. I can't go into everything on here. I have to leave some so you'll be excited and say, I want
Intrigued.
to tell
That's right.
everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But the Cash App is Coach COACH
Mm-hmm.
GIGI 2015. Coach
Got
Gigi
it.
2015. And you can go on to Eventbrite and search the Moving Forward Empowerment Conference October 30th.
Got it.
And either way, the first person that does either one, there will be something waiting on you at the registration desk.
Man.
And you can, if you want to, if you have any questions, you can look me up on Facebook, GGA Smith, and message me, or you can call me 601-274-3429.
DD, you got all your information together now. You got it all together. I'm telling you right now. You got it all together. Let's see.
What you tell me put in the chat? I forgot what you said. I'm sorry.
So right now they're seeing your screen. That's the conference that's coming up right there.
Right.
The Momentum Empowerment Conference. Get off the bench. You got
Right.
your guest speakers right there
Mm-hmm.
and yourself.
Right.
Absolutely awesome, Gigi. Absolutely awesome.
I'm just excited. I'm just excited.
Good deal, man. Gigi, thanks for popping on with us. We got your information. We will be shouting you out. You'll see it on the Hello Black Man station. Thank you. Be encouraged and be in touch.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Absolutely awesome, phenomenal young lady. She's doing some great things in the city. Pop-up guests. You can't beat it. Now, listen, I remember back in the day when people used to knock on the door, you used to be excited. Now people are like, I don't want nobody to come by. I used to like when I used to hear somebody pull into my driveway, I would get excited. I'm staying in the country, so anybody coming by was exciting to me. So having Gigi pop on tonight is absolutely phenomenal. So listen, guys, we've had a bit of breakdown of what the journal does. We've had a pop-up guest, a pop-up show, encouraging another young entrepreneur and what she's doing and where she has going on, and that's what the platform is all about. That's how we win. So listen, man, thank you all for joining us tonight. If you got a business, if you're working on something, this is going to help. It's a tool. So let me tell you something. Let's say you had to change a tire, right? And this is my last analogy. I'm long-winded, I know. But let's say you had to change a tire and you got a jack. And you leave the jack in the car, in the back of the car, and the tire is right there. The jack can't help you. If you leave the jack at home, it can't help you. The jack has to be in motion. It has to be used in order to help you. If you don't use the tool, it's not going to help you. You actually have to use it. So if you buy this journal from me and you sit it on the counter and it collecting dust, you're not helping me. You're not helping me, and you're surely not helping yourself. You're surely not helping yourself. So this is a tool that needs to be used. Like, you have to take some time out, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. I know it seems like I don't have no time. I don't have no time to do this or that and the other. You got time. Take a moment, take your lunch break, and write down some important information about your business, being able to pitch it, being able to know about your branding, your marketing, and things of that nature. So listen, go to helloblackman.com. Grab your Hello Black Entrepreneur. If you are one of those frequent Amazon shoppers, got boxes coming to your house every single day, look up my name, Jamie Jenkins, Jamey, on Amazon. Look me up, lock me in, put some journals in your cart, and work on them. Pop in, let me know how you're working with it, and this is where we're going to go. Make sure you check out Gigi and her conference. And my name is Jamie Jenkins. This has been the Entrepreneur Show from the Hello Black Man podcast. Hello, Black Man. Y'all be good. Y'all have a good night.